exciting times.
Yeah.
So, one question.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Vipers?
Oh, well, that's pretty easy. So, being in Pennsylvania, I'm from Buffalo, New York, and being from Buffalo, New York, we don't have a lot of wildlife there, you know. So moving to Pennsylvania, that's the biggest thing. So we went from Buffalo to New York City. So these are urban areas that don't have a lot of wildlife. Yeah, you see the random rodent or possum or anything. That's a rodent too, but you don't see the magnitude and the variety of wildlife here. So I always liked and I still do, logos that incorporate some type of, you know, animal. So whether it's eagles, that was one I was thinking about because it's beautiful eagles. Hawks, there's tons of hawks in the backyard. Bears, and I kind of flipped it around in my head. I watched a little National Geographic with the Disney Channel, I will admit, and hornets, spiders. I went all around like, oh, like that. And then I have a very funny story. At least it's funny to us. Before we moved here to Pennsylvania, we did some glamping, and it was all fine with glamping. I knew. I get flashlights. I knew it was gonna be dark, so I was prepared for the darkness. But when I read the little billboard in the camp, it says, you know, be careful, stay on the trail, don't go off the trail because there's vipers. And I was just like, what? Like, what is a viper? And it didn't have cell service, so I couldn't really look it up. I knew it was a snake, but I'm like, what kind of snake? Is this poisonous, or is it going to sneak in my sleeping bag? So that's like, okay, so I went to the Vipers, and I did the same thing with the Disney and National Geographic, and I thought it was, and wolves, there's another one, but I went with Vipers because they're kind of scary. You know, you can tell by my response to reading this on a billboard, going camping with my family. So it had this kind of, you know, it's kind of aggressive, kind of scary, and I like teams that are a little aggressive. It also has something that was very interesting, and I didn't realize it when doing a little research about the animal, the creature itself, is that it has a family component to it. There's the mother viper, you know, but they all kind of stick together and they hunt together and they share, which is, I guess, pretty interesting for the animal kingdom, for animals to share. There's not a lot of animals that do that, so they actually share, and they form a pit in some instances. And I was like, that's it. That is this team. It's kind of scary. We're gonna get after you. We're gonna strike. We look prehistoric. We're rough and rugged, and we stick together. So vipers, they're long story for something that's real simple, I think.
No, great to know the history behind it. Okay, last one. So where can people go to find out some more information about the Vipers Basketball Youth Foundation?
Oh, excellent question. So there's a few places you can go. We're still in the build out stage, and we're gonna have a soft launch of our website. So take a look at that. The website will be soft launching next month, and we're gonna go hard launch in March. So you'll see just in time for March Madness. We're gonna do a few fundraising events and have some fun with March Madness. So that's going to be the hard rollout for the website. So we have a beautiful website that's going to still grow over time. It's going to have interviews such as this on. We have a doctor that's in sports medicine. He's going to be involved. Of course, the coaches. I'm going to interview my wife, or I have another coach interview my wife. She's the treasurer of the team, so on and so forth. So we have big plans for that. More of these interviews that we will put on the website. And along with the doctors, we have some insight into sports medicine, how the kids take care of yourself, pre-injury stuff, how do you take care of an injury, how you hydrate, so on and so forth. Things that are important from a physical aspect for a young scholar athlete, of course. And then we're going to have teachers on and so on and so forth. That's the website. That's not there yet. But what we do have right now, and we're starting to roll out, is we're on social media. So as of now, we're on Instagram, IG, and at Vipers Youth on Instagram. We're on Fanbase, which is a startup social media We're on fan base as Vipers Basketball. Also, we're on TikTok. We're on TikTok at Vipers Basketball again. And we're also on Twitch, where I'm starting with the FIBA, the international basketball team. I will be doing a little commentary on international basketball on Twitch. So that hasn't ramped up as of yet, but that's another place you can find out more information with us. And last but not least, we do have email. So you can reach me directly at Corey@vipersbball.org, and just generally to our whole team, our coaches, and of course our treasurer here. Everyone will be locked into support at vipersbball.org. And yeah, that's where you can find us now.
Right. Really looking forward to seeing how this is going to grow. Looking forward to seeing this build out in the community.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to hearing some of your feedback, some ideas, suggestions are always welcome. And that's it for our first interview on Vipers Television. Again, thank you, Corey, so much for your time. And we'll see all of you for the next series. Take care.
Before I let you go, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, because we got some awesome content. You can watch these 6 and 9-year-olds get busy on the court. You can see these grades popping off. These guys are great. You see them in the community. Get to know your community through this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is going to be a conduit to the community. You're going to meet people that you didn't know that was in this community that you're going to want to be friends with. So please subscribe down, hit the notifications, and give us a thumbs up. And we love you guys. The community is where it's at. We're for the community. So thanks so much.
Go Vipers.
Let's go. Let's get it. Ready to strike.